welcome to Death Rants, a Metalocalypse podcast. Broadcasting from Mordhaus, we're here to dissect animation's most brutal show. I'm Mono, and I'm chief of financial receipts gathering, and she's Kira, and she's in charge of snacks.
Yeah, that's probably a wise choice.
That's not fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
It's wise.
Yes.
Is it? Is it though?
No, when it comes to dealing with like bureaucracy.
Oh, better than putting you in charge of finances for sure.
Yeah. I can't deal with the bureaucracy bullshit. Like.
Yep, and neither can the band, as is evidenced in all of this episode.
Which is so weird, though.
We'll get onto that.
Okay.
That comes a little bit later. But yes, it's time to start season 3 with, obviously, episode 1, Renovationklok.
Yes, because Mordhaus burnt down.
Yes, Mordhaus burnt down and is being rebuilt in the sky for some reason. Because when it's mentioned, they're still in the sky. Squidcar says at least until the renovation work is done. And I'm like, why does the renovation work necessitate them being in the sky? I do not know.
Unless they are conducting writing parties on local convenience stores for olives.
A la the house party in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
The raiding
Well, they've
stores.
got to be sending somebody down for supplies anyway.
How are they getting back? How did he sneak into the trunk of that car? They must land.
Well, they've got deathcopters.
Yeah, true.
They have many deathcopters. They probably just drive onto the deathcopter.
Yeah. Also, they were in a car, were they not on the death bike?
That's a good question. Well, there's no trunk to sneak into on the death bike.
No. Otherwise, they would have put Toki's dad in it instead of just having him.
But that's all present day.
Yes.
The episode starts with a flashback.
And boy, do they look weird.
Yep, well, Toki...
One of them's not even there.
Toki looks really weird because he's a whole different person. Yeah, we get our first look, but not name of
because it's
Magnus
many
Hammersmith.
years ago.
I think it doesn't say, but...
He's replaced later on by Toki.
Yeah, they go into it further on down the line. But for the minute, it's just a remarkably clean-shaven looking band, because
they're
no
all
mustache,
young.
No mustache on Murdered Face.
Squidcar looks basically the same. Nathan, you can tell he's younger.
Yeah, it just looks a bit younger.
He's not as broad.
But the facial hair is missing on Pickles.
I don't like Pickles. No, I don't know what it is. Not the goatee. Yeah, with the comb over, like it works with the goatee. I don't know why it draws your face away.
I can't
just
decide.
Too baby faced. It's like when men shave off their beards and kids start crying.
I can't decide if Murder Face looks better or worse without the mustache.
I don't know, but it's basically like if you ever shaved off your beard, like I would cry for a couple of weeks.
I know. That's what happened when I shaved off my head.
Yeah,
or when I shaved off the hair off my head.
I kept looking at you weird. No. Yeah, Pickles really, I don't know, like Murder Face, whatever. Without the mustache, it's like, but Pickles is really off-putting.
No, I hyper fixate on the lack of mustache on Murder Face. Oh, to the point where I forgot to do a summary, apparently. So let's do that. Charles is dead and Deathklok are in deep financial trouble. But as the band stick their heads in the sandscape and continue to spend wildly, a record executive with a bone to pick tries to use the situation to force Deathklok to sign a new contract.
Yeah, Murderface's obsession with Americana.
Sandscape. Scottsdale.
It's he's very much Easy Rider, 1950s bikers. Through 1970s.
It's just
outlaw,
a mess.
Yeah.
It really is a mess.
But it really highlights Murderface's whole obsession with Americana as well, because he's like, we've seen all the Civil War stuff.
Yeah.
So he's also big into like the rebel outlaw biker gang.
Yeah, it's just Murderface and his lack of taste in general with everything, I suppose.
Yeah, because he's not even into the Americana tattoos.
No.
Like he's got shitty tattoos.
He does. He has terrible tattoos.
He has really bad tattoos.
But back to the flashback. They are there to sign. I assume it's just the first signing of the contract. You know, the band has been signed to a record label.
I enjoy that because it's a real fucking stab at the new breed of radio, like music executives that came in. Because you had all the guys in the 60s and 70s that were like, I don't understand this, but
they take a chance on music.
They did take a chance on it. They were like, there's a big hype around these guys, we're going to sign them, as opposed to the son who's very much like, no, money, mine. Yeah, personal greed.
Yeah, only sign bands that are like bands that have already made us a whole load of money. Don't take any chances. Well, he's also just a dickhead.
Yeah, but it is very much...
Oh, yeah.
Like a poke at that.
Yeah, but the band signed the contract. Nathan punches the son.
The signing is so funny because I think Squidcar is just an S and a heart. And Pickles isn't even anywhere near the line. It's off the side.
Yeah, but when they're leaving and Nathan is apologising for punching the guy, Charles is like...
What do we say before every one of these big meetings?
Try not to punch anybody. But also,
they're so boring.
Yeah, pay attention because I might not be around someday.
Yeah. No, I like the fact that the minute they sign, Murderface is like, where are the girls with the tits?
Yeah, where are all the hot naked sluts?
Yeah.
Yeah, he hasn't changed.
No.
Apart from the mustache. But yeah, Charles says, I might not always be around.
Yeah,
always be around.
Always be around. Flashback of his violent death.
Well, flash forward to his... Yeah, flash forward, which is also a flashback. Yeah. Because it still happened in the past.
And the funeral.
As to the show. Anyway, yeah, it's Charles getting the crap beaten out of him.
And R.I.P. Charles Foster Offerson.
Yeah, we are reminded
confirming that he did die at the end of the last episode.
Yeah.
Because they had left it a bit like, oh no, he's been beaten into a pulp. But in fairness, Pierre recovered.
Yeah, there's
like, people have come back from worse.
Jean-Pierre, Nubler, and Twinkletts.
Yeah.
But they're trying to sell it. Charles is gone.
Yeah, they're fucked. They're by themselves. They're doing their own finances now. They've all awarded themselves titles.
Well, it takes a while to get to that because it's just a waking up to the...
Pickles waking up.
Yeah,
to the construction noise.
Yeah, and vomiting everywhere. And
which wakes up one of the girls in the bed who...
vomits back on him.
Which wakes up the other girl.
It's a chain reaction vomit thing.
Yeah.
Nathan wakes up as well.
And is like, no, can't they tell hungover people are trying to sleep?
Yeah, how can anybody listen?
And then puts on metal to cover it up. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, I'd do that because at least it's rhythmic.
Yeah, it's better than just constant drilling noises. Yeah. But the dude who's just standing in the corner.
Hey, I'm just some guy.
Yeah, I'm just some guy who snuck in.
You guys were wasted last night.
Nathan is not pleased.
No.
But when he walks in,
he's like, "Oh, dude in my room, not a good look."
In my room, yeah, not a good look. But when he walks into their living room,
and it's Murderface is like perving on a interior designer.
But the some guy is just holding on to Nathan's arm.
Yeah, he's just get off me.
But yeah, Murderface sexually assaults the interior designer. She storms off, and Murderface is still like, "Hey, I know this didn't work out, but if you want to hang out sometime."
Yeah, like because she's like, I would like to leave now, and she's at the door, and they've rounded up the two girls.
It's the two girls from Pickles' room,
and
her, and the some guy who snuck in, and they're like, "Right, please leave now."
Thank you, bye-bye.
They do, and immediately fall to their deaths, and that's when we get the reveal that Mordhaus is floating in the sky.
I love the fact that it's just got like amp jacks hanging out, like audio jacks.
Yeah.
Hanging out at the bottom of it.
Yeah.
And there appears to be no like propulsion, but in fairness, in their world, they have floating stages and flying drums and...
Yeah, I'm sure there's some means of propulsion, but yeah, there's no obvious one.
Like, they can record on water, for fuck's sake. I'm going to assume nuclear, because I assume that everything they have is nuclear powered.
Well, the two nerds who we see later on who invent the scream activated lighting...
They're in everything.
They've probably got something to keep it floating in the sky.
I'm pretty sure it's either nuclear or rage.
Yeah. But it's credits then after they all fall to their death. Well, Nathan says that we got to take care of all this stupid fucking shit now that Charles is gone.
Yeah.
And then credits. And we have a little news spot about how the band are going to have the most expensive show in the world.
Fuck money. There's no recession in metal, yeah.
Yeah, and fuck money. And then they
my god, all the shit, like the posters are made out of platinum and aren't even for sale.
Yeah.
The tickets are
pentuple price.
Yeah, which is nice because next episode is pentuple mint gum.
Yes. But they also talk about the fact that Deathcock are now managing themselves.
Yeah, because they're not going to hire a replacement manager, you fucknut. They're managing their own finances.
Yeah, they talk about which bit they have.
$1 trillion empire.
Yeah, and then the other bit on the news is about all their crazy spending.
Yeah.
Well, some of their crazy spending.
Some of it, we get to see more of it, but they've also...
they're giving ranch, Dorito Land, the Shades for Kiddies is another one of them.
Something that was never properly fleshed out and had no...
the candy tits snake thing that was never fully defined. And then, the Cool Ranch Dorito dispensers.
Yeah.
That's part of Dorito Land that only Deathclock get to go to.
I really want the large, metally, inflatable, wacky arm waving dudes.
The metal version of them.
Yeah, because I'm a big fan of those. I'm a big fan of any of those inflatables, especially when they break off and roll away like the giant minions or the Jesus one from Utah recently.
Well, I was going to say, surely they should have been like slicing a few people up.
Yeah, they should have gone mental and just been like, fwah, 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 like we put razors on them.
Surprisingly few fans die in this episode, I will say, because it's a big giant show later
I'm
on,
really
and
amazed
no fans
that
die.
There's nothing to do with kitties, apart from that kitty thing.
Well, there's the giant kitty cannon that.
The giant kitty cannon! I want it so bad.
Yep.
But yeah, like no, they're all fans of kitties.
Yeah.
Metalheads love cats. It's just a thing.
Yeah. Back at flying Mordhaus, the band are golfing and talking
Just
about how
like off the side, it's brilliant, and I love that every time they golf, they are in appropriate golfing attire.
Yeah.
Which just cracks me up. I don't know why it does and why it's always pastels, because they could get it in like black checks and stuff like that, or black watch plaid, or like even punky variations, but it's always in...
No, it's not metal at all. It's never
golf
metal. It's
pastels.
just golf stuff.
Yeah, and like +4s, and like they go the whole nine hogs, and like Nathan especially going, look at this, look at this, look at this. I meant to slice it.
Yeah, well, yeah, he's like, we should be interior designers. All it is making decisions. Look, I'm going to make a decision right now.
I decided
to slice it.
It's no fucking W. Now check out this
Watch
drive.
this drive. Yeah. The world is a dangerous place, and we might all get killed by terrorists, but watch this drive.
But yeah, it's very like, why? You don't need to change to golf. Like, and the fact that you golf is hilarious.
Well, it's a rich people thing. And
yeah,
they're rich people.
They are very rich.
They hang out with judges when they go golfing, remember?
Yeah, they do.
But yeah, so they're talking about being interior designers, and Murderface immediately comes in with his sandscape idea.
Sandscape! Also, why is the way that he says scape really off-putting?
I just like the way he keeps naming places in Arizona.
That aren't like Phoenix.
But as if that's going to sell it just by naming towns, like Scottsdale.
And like,
Tucson.
no, Pickles being like, but the living room it's the most important decision.
That's where we all live.
It's the room that everybody shares.
It's again, with Pickles as always, it's the delivery. It's the way he sells it.
Because he sounds like, he really does give 5-year-old kid who really needs to tell you the thing.
Yeah.
Like a kid who's really, really excited or has just thought of something and it's like perilous, and he's like, no, because that is the way that's delivered. It's like, no, what about the living room?
Yeah, that's the one we have to decide on straight away.
That's the most important one, because that's the one we all share. So like, we have to make it good.
Yeah, well, he is concerned with the fact that they have to share the space, not like Murderface, who just wants it to be a sandscape.
Yes, sandscape with cactuses, real sand, and the whole sand vacuuming your shoes argument.
Yeah, Nathan's just being like, oh great, yeah, I'm going to leave the sitting room. I guess
sand.
I'll vacuum my fucking shoes again. I will say, I miss the guitar sounds over the curses.
Yeah,
on the
it
season
always
3
makes
DVD,
it funnier for some reason.
Yeah, on the season 3 DVD.
Bleeping out
the
words
curses,
is always funnier.
Yeah, the curses are there and they don't pixelate out nudity.
Yeah. I'm not whatever about the nudity, that is tits.
Whatever.
Everyone's
but
got
like,
them.
Yeah, I want the, and it's not like us to be
censoring.
Against
Irish
vulgarity.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just funnier when
it's funnier with it.
It really is funnier with the guitar sound.
It's
it really
like it Blazing Saddles, the whole spotting the new sheriff, where it's constantly interrupted.
Yeah.
It's funnier.
Yeah, no, I think it's funnier, but I think it's just the DVD thing. If I recall, it was something that they did for the DVDs, and obviously if it's broadcast wherever you're watching streaming, I think it still has it all. But yeah, on the DVDs it's not there, and it's just like,
especially when they do long streaks, and you're like, what the fuck are you saying? Where you get like just the clean words, in it. That is never not funny. A long string of beeps, with random words thrown in there, especially if it's delivered by an English person, because that's
one of my all-time favourite ones is the very first episode of South Park. Stan giving out to the aliens.
Oh god, yeah, and it just keeps on going.
Yeah, because I've heard the unbleeped version of that. No. And it's just not as funny.
No, it's never going to be as funny as whatever you've replaced it with. It's not even about
replacing it, it's just the timing of the beeps makes it so much funnier, with the random words you can hear.
Yeah.
But after the initial pitch of the sandscape, Toki is attempting to make some snacks.
He's just got a whole load of Lunchables. Oh no, did I leave the Lunchables on fire?
Well, no, but see, last time he said leaving the Lunchables in the microwave.
This time he's got them on the stove.
He's got them on the grill, and it's just burning plastic, and Pickles is like, burning plastic isn't snacks, right? But Toki is upset.
Toki is upset.
He misses Charles and wants to know why they don't talk about it.
Yeah.
And Pickles' response is, we all miss Charles, but we don't talk about it because that would be admitting your emotions. And talking about your emotions is gay, he says, while looking at the little locket he has.
Well, it's Pickles.
Yeah, huh?
It's Pickles, not Nathan.
Oh, did I say Nathan?
Yeah,
sorry,
Pickles.
Pickles.
With the little locket that he has with the picture of Charles in it.
Saying that talking about your emotions is gay as he stares longingly into the locket is just so funny. But yeah, they all miss Charles, but they won't talk about it.
It's like the caring about Toki and his drinking.
Yeah, it's the same thing. They can't talk about their emotions. They agreed at the very start.
Yeah, we will not like actually actively care about each other.
Nathan, however, is more excited about his scream activated lighting that he's
Oh
just
my
invented.
god, the scream activated lighting is hilarious.
Yeah, like you get home, you can't find your keys. Where are they? Oh,
Over
they're there. I don't see how that
Put
would
it in
help.
every room.
That might be a bit expensive. And then my favorite montage ever.
Of all
the
the
expensive stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Pickles, endangered species room.
Yeah, solid gold or solid ruby metronome and the champagne humidifier.
In his platinum rehearsal room.
Yeah, it's so fucking expensive. It makes me horny.
Yeah. And then the clocketeer being like, can I talk to you about a private financial matter? The bank is not honouring our checks.
Yeah.
It bounced.
Yep.
And then horror.
Well, the horror is not the fact that they don't have enough money to pay their employees. The horror is if we don't have enough money to pay our employees, we might have any money.
Yeah, we don't have any money.
And yeah,
this is like when they were like, people are embezzling from us.
Yeah,
it's you.
You're embezzling. But Nathan puts on his glasses and gets to work.
Oh, I love his little half-moon glasses.
And lays out the finances for the band and is like, yeah, look, we've got no money coming in. So we really need to make sure that like this show goes off so that we can like make our money back. Yeah, because they've announced
the most expensive like show in the world and they've sunk all their money into it and they are reliant on the like ticket returns and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know, they've put it all on black, essentially.
Yeah. And then the lights get cut.
And then they plummet out, they drop out of the sky like a stone.
Yeah, the news reports on them dropping out of the sky. There's also a little small bit where we see Damien taking over the business because his dad is in ill health.
Yeah.
And then we get the tribunal back with an expert.
Yeah.
So I was
fancy tribunal.
Yeah, it's a fancy new chair and it's all very
techie.
Is it supposed to indicate the change that they are more active now? Because
it gives me big like Brazil 12 Monkeys multiple old monitors stacked that way that he does so well.
Yeah,
that like it very retro futuristic.
Yeah, and I think it is just because the council do get more full on from here. In the last episode we saw him like do something to
doing
changing the general, and at the end of this episode we see the general all glowy eyed, so maybe it is to indicate things are a bit more serious with them, but I'm just concerned with the fact that they have a silly named expert back. He is Wilmore Undundington I think. But he's a financial expert and he talks about how Deathclock are basically going to ruin themselves because Charles is gone. And into that mix, you've also got Damien Nicholson, who is potentially just going to ruin them because he has a vendetta against them, even though they're his biggest earner.
But he is a petty, petty child.
Yeah, he's a record executive and he has this big thing about how shitty record executives are. And that he will absolutely
it's very akin
shoot himself in the foot.
To the marketing. If you're in marketing, kill yourself.
It's the same vibe, basically. The same hatred. But after the tribunal...
Oh, yeah, because they're like, they may make them renegotiate contracts.
Yeah, which is what Damien plans to do.
Yeah.
He mentioned it in the previous scene where he takes over, and then he's on a, conference call with Deathclock at Mordhaus and telling them, yeah, look, you've got to renegotiate the contract.
Oh, yeah, because they're like, there's no money coming in, and they're like, yeah, you aren't getting any more money until you renegotiate. Yeah.
Toki drops the ball by saying in front of him, oh, but we already spent all our money on the show. Like, if we can't do the show, we'll be broke, basically. And he's like, yeah, that's why you have to renegotiate.
Yeah. He has them by the balls, essentially.
Yeah. He sends over the contract, and this is where we have the issue.
Yeah.
Deathclock are confused by the contract.
But we've seen them negotiate a contract with the fucking devil,
the
very least a crossroads demon.
Yeah, well, it's a contract, and it is about it's about their souls, but they're treating it basically the same, and they spend all night negotiating a contract with the devil, and yet here they have to go to a record. Now it is funny what goes there in the record store,
but they're not that stupid.
Yeah, that's
we've seen them be not that stupid. They are stupid in many other regards.
Yeah, but
contracts they know about.
Yeah, we've seen kind of other hints of it before in the seasons as well. And the two things that they are competent at is their music and contracts.
Yeah.
They're hopeless with everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they have to go and get help for some reason.
Yeah.
They go to a record store and ask the people who sell records to explain the contract to them. And they can't. They are hopeless.
Yes.
But
it also is revealed that the store is closing down.
Yeah, the store's closing down forever.
Enjoy downloading your free MP3s.
It's a record store, and they're all closing. I did enjoy.
I
illegally
did.
downloading my free MP3s.
It was always a bit of Russian roulette. Was it going to be the thing you wanted? Was it going to be a virus that was embarrassing?
Well, that was when it was like larger files. When it was music, it was just, is this going to be the band and the song that I have asked for?
Or is this going to be the Cartman cover?
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of that.
Sometimes it was just completely random music. Like I remember downloading something that was supposed to be something else.
That it was that band and it's not. It was just a badly labelled file.
No, I knew it wasn't that band, but then it was a really good song, so I went off and like looked up what that band was, and then was like, it's pretty cool.
Good old LimeWire.
Yep, it was really a bit of a Russian roulette when it came to LimeWire, but it was
also
fun.
Time had no meaning when downloading.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, so they're like, go and enjoy that, and we did.
Yes, but on the way back from the record store in the murder cycle.
Oh, they were also sad.
They're also wondering what the Clocketeers are up to.
Oh yeah, because like all the Clocketeers presumably are now out of a job because they can't be paid, and then we get a wonderful montage of what the Clocketeers are actually at.
Yeah.
So some of them are trying to get jobs outside of like fucking
Home Depot and stuff.
Type places. They're doing that. Some of them are just straight up involved in petty crime.
Yeah.
Punching the little old lady in the back of the head.
Yeah, stealing the purse.
Running off. They're doing all sorts of things. Some of them are doing sex work.
But Murderface doesn't care.
No.
He's like, why are we all sad? We shouldn't be sad. We should just focus on what we're good at. Interior design. And he reveals his surprise sandscape to everybody back at the house.
It's so bad.
Oh, it's terrible. It is awful with the weird, horrible looking Dreamweavers and neon tits everywhere.
The neon tit sign is the only thing I would have, though. I like the whole thing because it's hilarious.
I like
everything else. It's got real snakes.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's a good idea. But let's put some of them
skulls like, and shit everywhere.
Like, I'm not mad at a skull. It's very Eagles album cover.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
If Baz Luhrmann got his hands on it, circa Romeo and Juliet.
I love the way it looks like it's just actively traumatizing the band. They're all just staring at it, going, and getting drawn into it.
Because it's also got the screen activated lighting, so them all going, is making it flash. But it's so bad.
They look like they're about to
so bad.
Throw up and it's pretty awful.
I really want an episode with Murderface on fucking changing rooms.
Oh God, no! But as if it wasn't.
Or decorating scents or whatever the American version of it was.
As if it wasn't bad enough. Nathan puts on the glasses again to look at the finances and realizes that Murderface's soundscape has put them into the red. So now they really, 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 really need to make sure that the concert goes off, and they really have to cut back on their spending, and we have a little montage of them.
They can't go out to eat because it's too expensive, so they're eating in 7-Eleven. They don't go to Fintrolls, they go to the discount place next door.
Yeah, and there's all these news cuttings of them like being poor, like,
and like eating a Demi Burger.
Eating a Demi Burger. There's a whole load of band references in just that scene there as well. After their montage, it's time for the show. Yeah. It's in Monaco, because why not? Well, it's rich people places.
It's stupid rich people places. Like, and like Monaco is so expensive that I'm afraid to go there.
But that's where Nathan's little shitty speech is.
Yeah. It's not the worst one I've listened to recently, because we've been rewatching The Boys and the Spice Girls.
Oh, the Spice Girls one is at least hilarious. But they go out and play the concert. It gets interrupted. Oh, and it's worth pointing out.
That intro, though,
Oh, yeah, the intro is great. But it's also worth pointing out that is where Nathan has the laser microphone that we were talking about a few episodes back. We were like, when does that happen? This is when
the giant like hamster balls
full of
orbs of cash.
Yeah, and all the burning cash that keeps falling down on people. And even when they use the after they come back on stage and finish the show and they're using the kitty cannons, no fans die.
Yeah.
No fans die. I was watching
There's no death at this.
But yeah, the show gets shut down first by the label.
Yeah, just as it's about to fucking
yeah, I know.
Blue balls all the way. and it's like, no, and the fans are all mad and they're like, the label shut us down, and they're like off in some office overlooking the massive bay.
Yeah, and the massive
that they've
stage.
Emerged from. It's the label, and they're like, if you want to go ahead, you have to sign.
Yeah, just as they're about to put pen to paper.
Door opens. Not very
glorious light from behind it.
Our big orchestral swell.
Yeah. And it's Charles.
Yay!
He's back. Nathan punches out Damien again. And Charles is like, go finish the show and we'll sort this shit out.
I need to have a chat with these people.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, they finished the show.
Fucking amazing song. Love it. Love the show. Want the kitty thing. I know Squidcar's on like a wolf.
Yeah.
Murderface is on a pig.
A boar, I think.
A boar.
Yeah.
But the kitty one, I want it.
Yeah, no. Toki's kitty cannon tank thing.
I want to drive around on it.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Drive me closer so I can hit them with my sword.
But I particularly thought that would kill some fans.
Oh yeah, I was expecting two of the big balls of money to bong off each other.
Yeah.
And like go...
But I suppose that's what I get for not counting last week when there was a massive one. But it was just too hard.
Well, maybe things are on the turn now. It all went off with the How Did I Hitch because Charles is back.
That's probably what it is.
Yeah.
After the concert finishes and they're flying back to Mordhaus, we hear Charles kind of
like,
voiceover telling the band.
Well, they were all like, we thought you were dead.
Yeah.
He was like, that's what I wanted you to think.
Yeah,
I made
I
sure
had
I was
myself
pronounced
declared
dead
dead
on the premises.
And they ask
'Cause
where he's
there's
been
things-
for the last 9 months, and he says he can't really tell them yet, but things are afoot, and
There's like big, you go, I know,
things are
like,
in motion.
military movements and like ship being constructed.
yeah.
Strange things are afoot.
Yeah, and you see the general with his glowing eyes.
And Sagrisha's out at some fucking desolate thing.
The director from Supernatural.
Oh, wrong one.
Salacia.
Wrong.
That's Agricia.
He might be out at some desolate thing. Who knows?
True, but
Because
yeah.
they're finishing Vault Rising, so.
Yes,
Yay.
yes. But yeah, the episode ends with all the visuals of like the military build-up and the band flying back to Mordhaus. And that is the end of Renovationklok.
Yay!
The first of the longer episodes.
Yeah.
It
doesn't feel longer. It's
No,
well
it doesn't-
paced for a first
yeah.
one. Like, there is a lot in it, but it's nicely spread out.
I think the very first time we watched it, we didn't even realise.
Yeah.
Like when it was airing, it was like, hang on,
This is longer.
this feels a bit longer. And it was like, oh shit, yeah, it's only 20 minutes long. It works.
Yeah.
They don't stick with it. It's only for this season that we get the longer episodes, and it's only 10 episodes, so it's the same
Yeah.
overall amount of Metalocalypse.
Like, and it makes sense
but-
because a lot of them would have probably been two-parters.
But it, well,
Like,
maybe,
I don't mind it when it's like that, where I'm getting the same amount of content. It's just edited differently.
yeah, well, like I said,
Because it's ramping up. This season in particular becomes more of this like
yeah,
apocalypse, Metalocalypse, like actual storyline, as opposed to just the hijinks of the boys.
yeah, there's still plenty of that.
There is still plenty of hijinks, but you get more of
Yeah.
the threads coming together.
Yeah, and then season 4 is nearly all
So
about it.
the 20-minute episodes actually help with that, because you're able to get the silliness with this more overarching storyline going on.
Yeah, and I think
And it doesn't impede. You don't have a silly episode and then a plot episode. And,
they can dive deeper into repeated gags as well.
Yeah.
Like the stomach grumbling and stuff.
Oh, Jesus Christ. When they're paying their dues.
yeah.
That's next episode.
It is indeed.
Well, I always call it Thunder Horse. I know it's not.
Tribute clock.
Yeah.
Tribute clock. But before we get there, we have the whole other half of the episode to do. So, kill count first. 5 people. We have...
Yeah, it's remarkably little. You've got the 4 people at the
4
very
people
start.
to start, and then 1, I'm assuming he dies, the dude who tries to run into Dorito Land
Oh,
and
you
gets
get
shot.
yeah.
So, 5, and on to metal trivia for the week.
I guess I didn't know all that stuff was metal.
But obviously, we've mentioned it already, it's a bit of a goof in terms of the contract
Yeah.
negotiation, that they should be able to do it. You have the first appearance of Magnus Hammersmith, as we mentioned already, and the return of a silly named expert. Crystal Mountain Records is a reference to the song by Death off their 95 album Symbolic, which is just called Crystal Mountain. Concept art for Damien indicates that he's 25 in the flashback during the cold opening and 35 in the present day, indicating that Death Clock has been around for 10 years in universe. I would say he looks a bit, because he's got like all the grey and stuff down the sides.
Yeah, I put him in
I
maybe
would've-
40s.
I would have thought maybe 15 or 16 years
Yeah.
that the band have been around, but apparently 10, at least from the concept art anyway. The CFO gains a scar on his upper left cheekbone as shown when he returns. However,
Yeah.
this will seldom be seen after this episode, with the exception of Double Buck Clock and Army of the Doomsday. Despite Damien's claims that his father is terminally ill, the next time Roy appears, he's presented as being in fairly good health. And then all the band references. The 7-Eleven parody Chimera Mart is Chimera.
Yeah.
Dimmu Burger, obviously Dimmu Borgir. Fintroll shows up again, and as you spotted, there's a warehouse called Carcass Warehouse.
Yeah.
So yeah, plenty of band mentions as well. And plenty of guests this week.
Yes.
Well,
many.
3 guests. So you have Steve Vai.
Everything.
Of Steve Vai fame.
Steve Vai of Steve Vai.
As Damien Kerr Nicholson, and Joe Satriani of Joe
Joe
Satriani
Satriani.
fame. as unpaid clocketeer. I'm guessing he's the one who's like my lords.
Yeah.
And then you have Scotty in from Anthrax as some dude who snuck in.
Hey, I'm some guy.
I'm just some dude who snuck in.
Oh yeah, I can hear it.
I love the way that's what he says though. He's just like, who are you? I'm just some dude who snuck in.
I'm just some guy. It's the big like permanent grin.
Yeah, no, he's actually great. My friends aren't going to believe this.
They're quite fun live too.
Anthrax?
Yeah,
they are.
Anthrax.
Yes, they are good fun live. 2 songs in this episode, although I'm not entirely sure where the first one is, because apparently Hatred Copter's in there somewhere.
Oh, somewhere probably. Who knows?
Hatred
shows up in everything, and you're always like, really?
Yeah, and then the main song that they play at the show is Crush the Industry.
That's so good.
It is excellent. That another, like last week, great intro that goes
Yes.
on for quite a while, but when it's got that weird echo over the guitar, fucking excellent. And yeah, we're on to Death Album 3 songs
it's that
now.
proper like screaming guitar.
Yeah, no, it's just they're an excellent band. Yeah. They are an excellent band. So, most awesome moment of the episode.
Oh, darn, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
I don't know.
I'm torn between Charles's awesome return and the kiddie cannon. That's where I'm at.
I really, really enjoy the horror of the soundscape reveal. Just the no and the zooming in and out on all the various shit he's like wedged in the room.
Yeah, that's my most brutal though. No, for me, I think it's the kiddie cannon.
Yeah, the kiddie cannon
cannon's just excellent.
It's just adorable.
So, most brutal then?
Oh, that's brutal.
Falling to your death from Mordhaus.
Falling to your death? I don't know. As far as deaths on this show go, it's kind of tame.
I feel like, but no, that's just for me. That's a personal falling to your death thing. No, you're okay.
And I was going to go with the chain reaction vomit at the start, but no.
That's hilarious.
It is hilarious. It's the soundscape. It's just disgusting. Like, could you imagine that being your sitting room?
And to be perfectly honest, young Pickle's face.
I don't know if that's brutal.
But there's
unsettling.
just something very off-putting about it.
Right, favourite quote of the episode, so.
Don't quote me on that.
Oh.
There's a few good ones.
Sand in escape. It just seems Scottsdale.
And
like,
when he reveals it, and he's like, "You're welcome. I'm gonna go take a shit." Toki's disappointment when he says, "I'm in charge of snacks." It's fucking bullshit. And so fucking expensive, it makes me horny.
Put it in every room of the house.
And the whole record store is closing. Store's closing forever because it's a record store, and they're all closing.
Enjoy illegally downloading your MP3s.
Because that used to get quoted all the time, anytime we were in a record store.
Yeah.
For so long. Lastly then, Banana Stickers and Zaz for this first episode of Season 3.
There are 2 kinds of shows out there. Those with and those without Zaz.
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, we give a lot of episodes an 8, but I'm inclined to agree with you.
Yeah, like it's not...
Pretty good. Not amazing, but pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I have a feeling the next couple of episodes may be closer to the 9s and 10s though. Because next week is Tribute Clock.
Which is just
and there's so much gold in that. There's
Magnifique. I can't say that word today, apparently.
Magnifique.
Yes, thank you.
But yeah, so 8 for this week. Tribute Clock for next week.
Oh, Tribute Clock's so fun.
Yeah, no, looking forward to all of season 3.
Season 3 is hilarious.
I look forward to all this show, in fairness. But yeah. So, as ever, guys, thanks for joining us. We will be back next week with Tribute Clock. But in the meantime, if you want, you can head back and listen to our previous episodes or our other podcasts, Mono Rants the Boys and Mono Rants at the Movies. Or you can come and chat with us on Blue Sky at Death Rants or send your own rants to monorantspodcast@gmail.com. And we'll catch you all next week. Bye-bye.